Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unapologetically Stupid, the stupidest podcast on the internet, and we couldn't care less. I am Jeff. With me, as always, I have the sensational Nicholas Shin.
What is up, guys?
Before we get started, make sure to go ahead over to all our social media and like and subscribe. What? Who cares? Let's run it back. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Unapologetically Stupid, the stupidest podcast on the internet, and we couldn't care less. I am your host, Jeff, and with me, as always, I have the sensational Nicholas Shin.
What's up, guys?
Before we get started, make sure to go over to our social media and like all of our stuff. We got some good stuff there for you, good content. You can find us on all our socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and you can subscribe to the YouTube channel right here. If you're watching it, please, we need subscribers.
I don't even know if I subscribe.
That hurts.
I probably do. I can look. I'll look later.
And if you're listening to on the audio only, you can go ahead and just give us a like on Spotify and Apple Podcast and what else we're on. I don't know. It's ever since
the whole internet.
Yeah, I do the cheap way and let Buzzsprout do all that shit, and I just lay back. But we got some stuff to talk about. Actually, we're playing this game, which I definitely stole from a late night TV show.
And I'm in the dark on it. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, Nick doesn't know about it. I just sent him a text saying, hey, let's do something a little different, which I think, we're getting up to 100 episodes. So, finding something new that we haven't done in this podcast is actually starting to get a little bit hard.
See, the cool thing is, though, is we could do the same thing every 10 episods and no one would know because they probably don't watch.
That is so true. So, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, I had to adjust this because I felt like it was low. Sorry for the audio only who heard that, but also
we don't care. It's our time now.
It's in the name, baby. Stupid as fuck.
It is our time now, man.
Nick, how was your weekend?
It wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad?
Didn't do anything.
Because it was a special certain thing over the weekend. It was a little holiday. You didn't do anything special?
I mean, we went to dinner.
Oh, where'd you guys go?
This place up in Elwood.
Oh,
just
fancy.
A little hometown. No, it ain't. I would say it's a step above the Gold Brick only because it's too wide of the Gold Brick.
Well,
I did go bowling though Saturday.
I did see that. What was your score?
It was like 100 and something.
Pussy. I can score 300.
Negro. Oh, speaking
of Negroes.
Hold on. Okay, so for the last month, I have wanted to watch this movie.
What movie?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, shit,
let me build up to it. Let me build up to it.
It's not like we have a podcast.
Yeah, shit. But I've been wanting to watch this movie, and I saw it was on Netflix, and it's 66668 or whatever it is. 666. It was about the all women. Black women.
Oh, the Tyler Perry movie. That
troop in the Second World War.
Oh, Malin.
Yeah, they sent them over there because they wanted them to fail, and they were just doing it to get the lady to shut up.
Literal busy work.
Yeah, and they ended up processing 17 million letters in 90 days, and they were given 6 months to do this. They gave them 6 months to fail, wanted them to fail, and they figured it out. They sent them over there, and the place they put them in wasn't even barracks. It was a old school that got bombed.
Dang.
And had no heat, nothing, and they had to build the rooms and make it work. And
what streaming platform is it on? Because I remember
it's on Netflix.
Okay, I remember
688.
One trailer for it, and then seeing it was like a Tyler Perry movie, and I was
I didn't even know it was a Tyler Perry movie until I started it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, my interest of Tyler Perry movies has decreased over the years because his Medea movies kind of started.
Well, see, here's the problem with that kind of. Mm-hmm. I'm watching this movie, and I looked over at Kayla. I said, "Which one of these women's is Tyler?"
You're looking for him in drag.
Yeah, but they were all real women. So
that would be legit awesome. You just put Medea in the background somewhere, just do some shit. What am I supposed to do? Hail or something? I don't know. That's a horrible Medea impersonation, but still.
But I was watching it, and my brain just took a shit. It's been one of those weeks. But I was one of the main characters. She looks like she might even be the daughter of the woman from The Help. Eat My Shit.
Octavia Spencer. No, yeah, Octavia.
But it's literally looks like her, acts like her.
Oh shoot.
Sounds like her. It's like she was just kind of that loudmouth. Like her personality just spills out her mouth every time she speaks.
Gotcha.
Like kind of too much or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's just how she is.
She's that one friend that will tell it like it is, even though if it's kind of rude. She'll because it needs to be said. She'll tell it.
Yeah, the 688.
Damn.
Oprah was in it.
So it's Oprah. Wait, she was in it or was she producing?
No, she was in it.
Oh shit. I know that the main actress, if I am right, is Kerry Washington, the girl from the president. She fucked the president.
She fucked which one? Obama?
No, no, not the real president.
Oh,
she's in a show where she does stuff and she had an affair with the president.
Oh, I got you.
My mom used to watch the show. I don't know what it was called.
The lady that I'm talking about is Shanice Williams.
Shanice Williams. I don't think I even know. Let me see a picture of her face. Let me see that. Let me see that face.
She looked more like her in her character.
When she was the makeup all done?
Yeah. And like, I was like, no. Like, that woman's old.
Nepotism, it's running rapid in Hollywood. So anybody can be related to anybody. You know what I mean?
Not everyone's a whore, though. She's a married woman.
Yeah, but wait, what? Nepotism's just your kid working in Hollywood.
Oh.
What do you think nepotism was? Everybody just having sex with each other?
I honestly wasn't listening. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She's like, she's a married woman.
I'm going through. Oh, and Susan Sarandon was in there from The Stepmother.
I know Susan Sarandon.
Yeah,
she was in.
She had some fucked up teeth, like she was the president's wife.
Which president was that? Taft? No, that's definitely.
No.
Was it Eisenhower? Who was the war?
Franklin Roosevelt.
FDR. I'm so stupid.
Yeah,
I need to watch my.
But like her teeth piece, like she.
Dude, bless actors because
I don't know how she did it.
Yeah, it's not a hard job, but it's a hard job if that makes sense.
Going back to one of our comments we had on one of the YouTube channels where somebody commented on it and said acting's not hard, anybody can do it, and your response was, I would like to see you entertain an audience.
I know, because when we had Ricky on, we were talking about how I think what I said was I think what the comment was, he was like, try working in a factory. I'm like, I'm not saying that an actor is
no, we're not comparing anything, we're just saying it's not easy.
I think I said you try playing or covering drug addict lesbian and convincing an audience that you are that as a man, and see how hard.
See, my response. This is why I don't have access to the YouTube. Is my response would have been, "I'm sorry, your decisions in life has led you to working in a factory."
Factory's a good, hard-working job. Back in the day, it used to get, it was like a normal job.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's so many other things to do.
Unions. That's all I know about factories.
They're not all union.
Half my family worked at a factory.
The Chrysler.
Factory. Yeah.
But
No,
but I finally got to watch that movie, and it's like 2 hours and something. It's a long movie.
Yeah. I need to watch my Black History month movie.
Yeah,
I watch Selma a lot, but I always watch Selma every year.
You need to watch this movie. It's so good.
I usually watch The Color of Friendship.
One of the generals in it was the brother-in-law from Breaking Bad. I can't think of his name.
Never seen Breaking Bad. Jesse Eisenberg. Not Jesse Eisenberg. Bryan Cranston.
Isn't that the main character?
Yeah. That's the only person I know from that show.
Well, the main character ain't
Jesse.
The brother-in-law. Jesse is the other main character.
Oh, shit. I don't know the people. Oh, Better Call Saul. Wasn't that part of
Dean Norris.
Never. Yeah, I need to see his face. Never seen. Oh,
yeah, the fat white guy.
That's the guy in the meme.
Yeah, and so the character, I don't remember where he was supposed to, but he had like this really fucked up accent.
Like a southern accent?
No, southern, like old, like deep, like slave owning. Like he was racist as fuck.
Like, yeah,
in this movie.
He could say, "How may I help you?" to a black person, but it still sound kind of racist.
Yeah, pretty much
that kind of tone.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
And he's just so fat now.
He's fat now.
Yeah,
it looks like I always saw him as like a buff fat guy. You know?
No, he's fucking
like a Burt Kreischer.
He's round.
Is his name Chrysler? Or
Chrysler,
the machine guy.
The podcast
fat.
Guy.
Yeah. Like he's like the fat but muscular fat. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, his fat is his beer. That's why he quit drinking.
Who?
I think he still does a lot of drugs. No, Bert.
Oh, no, I know Bert drinks. I think he's.
No, I think he quit. No, he quit. Because he went on that weight loss journey last year.
I remember. We have to. I'm not gonna fact check this, but I remember seeing this interview with the Barstool guy, and he was just like, "I love drinking so much. I'm never not going to drink. I will stay just healthy enough to where I can always enjoy a drink." Yeah, I remember seeing that. So that's why I always thought like he was like yeah, it makes sense.
But like for some reason. You know how the Facebook, they throw in the shit that you never, And he was one of them. So I was watching videos and stuff, but he went on a weight loss journey and he quit drinking. And like he went through withdrawals like a certain friend of ours, if he doesn't drink for like a week.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. No, but I was going to say, me and Paige, have you been to RH? Do you know what the RH is?
No.
You know that guy who married Lauren Parks?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the old...
the Honda State.
Yeah.
You ever been to it?
No, since it's a restaurant now.
We went there for Valentine's Day. Also, you can just go.
Yeah,
we should just go in there and take a photo op.
Yeah. A friend of mine did it wasn't, I guess you would call it refurbing it. He went in there and he had to recreate certain things like the interior and everything to make it
because RH is basically an interior design company, and they redid it to where because me and Paige thought it was an art gallery. It's not really an art gallery. They have art.
Yeah, it's different things,
but it's art for decorating your house, not like the Indiana Museum of Art, like where it's just like actual art.
Yeah, that naked lady holding a basket of lemons.
But we were walking around. There's people there who got there when we did. So we got there 45 minutes before because we thought it was an art gallery. So we were gonna walk around. And it's like a wine bar on the side, so you can get a glass and walk around. Yeah. And then as I'm walking around, I just see all these people with legit like Canon cameras, Nikons, just taking pictures and laying on the couch and just sitting there. I'm just like, oh, y'all niggas flexing. Like this ain't your house. If you're in Indianapolis, you need to go to the RH. It's just it was good. Yeah. I had a burger because I'm poor, but it sits on this big old estate and there's a pond, a huge borderline to me a lake.
The old estate. They have a 15-foot wall built around the whole thing.
Yeah, I never knew that's what was behind it. Yeah, I didn't know where
because
it was.
It butts up to the other side of the river of Butler.
Yeah, and I did not know that. And then I just see people outside the back, just I was just like, you're all just so fake.
Photo shoot.
And I was just like,
photo
me
shoot.
and Nick should be fake here.
Photo shoot.
Me and Nick should be fake here too.
We gotta go suit shopping. Let's go suit shopping and do a photo shoot.
I'm for it. I'm so down. That's the one thing I got out of dinner. Even when I was talking to Paige during dinner, I'm just I would look out and I see some people on the back porch, next to this little pond thing they have on their patio.
Can you take dogs there? On the property?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because I need a dog in one of my pictures.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why need a dog? Just to have a picture of a dog?
Yeah. If anybody has a Great Dane, I can borrow.
Oh shit! You want a dog?
Oh, it's gonna have a gold chain on it, everything.
Hey, that'd be.
I'm making a statement,
dude. Pulling up to it, it's like a movie because he turned that corner and it's just that long driveway. You're just looking at this mansion. I'm like, I never knew that it was here until I think John's the one that told me because he's the one that it got sold a couple of years ago and he was like, oh dude, look at this. And I was like, and then that's when he brought up I forget his name.
Jake.
He's like, this is that's his grandma. And I was like, what? I would have been friends with them if I knew because I'm shallow. What are you looking up?
I'm trying to remember how much money she left.
To the family? To the estate?
No, she donated millions.
No, wait.
So hundreds of millions, his grandma.
To not his family?
To different things, charities and...
But his family still got something.
I guarantee it. If she's donating hundreds of millions of dollars, I think they at least got a fucking Big Mac.
I'm a huge fan of making sure your things in your house are in order before you start helping other people.
It depends. I'm not, there's certain people I wouldn't leave money to in my family.
Okay, well, that's different situations, different strokes for different chokes. What? Chokes? Folks, Jesus, I just had a stroke on camera.
That's not the first time. But let's dig in. to the next thing. We got to cover something we talked about a couple episodes ago. And Jeff is, are you wearing it?
No, this is the Amazon one.
This is the one that works?
So I think it was 2 weeks ago, Saucy was on, we talked about it, or whatever, whenever we posted it. I'm not even going to try.
You just ignore it like I did, and it sounds good.
My brain doesn't let me do that. But yeah, I talked about having an Apple Watch, and it may be stolen, how it vibrates randomly off and on. And so I did eventually take it to the Apple store, and where the guy has now confirmed to me that I was, in fact, in possession of a knockoff. A knockoff Apple Watch, which he said was a very good knockoff. He was like, because as soon as I sat there and he was like, "What's the problem?" I told him, I was like, "That doesn't sound like something that our product does." Yeah. And then he's like, "Can I see it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's looking at it, and I was like, "Well, I don't see it." First things off, I don't see a serial number. And then he took it to the back.
And this is probably the point where Jeff texted me.
And I was like, "Yeah, it's definitely stolen."
Yeah. Like I don't know what security's like circling in on me. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I was actually kind of scared once he took it, and I was just like, "Oh, like they don't think that I'm trying to like do a scam on them and try to get a new one out of them." That's why I was just like, as soon as he shut it down, I was like, "I'm not trying to scam you. All right, I'll take it, give it back to me." Because he came out with like a real one. He was like, "Feel the difference," and the real one's like heavy as shit.
Yeah.
Because I think I had purchased an Apple Watch Ultra. It was like one of like the higher end Apple Watches, so they're heavy. Like they're heavy as shit. And like I felt mine, I was like, yeah,
I don't have mine on, or I'd let you.
Yeah. So and then it's still in my car, just chilling.
You should try to sell it to a kid.
I'm not gonna try to
sell it to a kid or something.
No, I would sell it to
sell it to a blind kid.
Damn.
They don't need to tell time. It's just a statement thing at that point.
That's messed up.
But I guess Apple Watches could be beneficial to blind people.
Yeah,
because you can talk to it and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm still wearing technically Pages because I broke mine, so I still have to get Page a new one because I'm trying to count my steps accurately and all that stuff and make sure. And I can answer phone calls off of this Amazon one. I get texts and emails on.
How many steps have you gotten today?
Probably not near 5,000. I was mostly sitting down today. I wasn't out delivering.
It's not terrible though.
On a delivery day, I'm probably making like close to like 9 or 10. But like when I'm sitting down just doing office work on stuff, I'm probably not even. I'm surprised I cracked 5,000.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. So if anyone's in the market for an Apple Watch Ultra, wink wink, holla at your boy. You can contact us at info.squirrelytv@gmail.com.
Or you can at least buy a watch band.
Yeah, or you can at least buy the watch bands work perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's not real either, but it works.
I mean, it looked decent. When I took out the box, I was like, everything. This is my first encounter with like a counterfeit, and everything looked legit.
The only counterfeit stuff I've ever dealt with in life is people. So I've never like had a
damn shots fired.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, you fake bitches. Just kidding.
So I don't know. I'm really excited now that I'm looking up at the screen.
All right.
And so when he texted me this, my response was, I'm confused.
Yes. And so hopefully this might help a little bit. So for context, we are playing Nick Guess That Post. So basically what had happened is, or what is happening is, I went into Nick's deep, dark past, a.k.a. his social media, a.k.a. his Facebook, because your Instagram really didn't have any funny captions or anything, and then you have no Twitter or X. So I had to go on Facebook, and Facebook, it was like kicking me off your profile.
Well, that's just how Facebook is. You go so far.
And it just gets finicky. So I couldn't get really past 2017 or 2015 in that year around.
And I got yelled at for everything in between. Yeah. It's not my fault.
I went back into his past, pulled some posts, and I'm going to see if Nick can remember what he posted. I have redacted some of the words, and I'm going to see if Nick can guess which words I have redacted. And I have a little example up, and of course, on the video, I will definitely try to edit this in. For the audio only, I think we're going to try our best, but, if you need a visual, go on, head over to the YouTube. if you haven't realized, we're trying to get people to our YouTube channel.
See, I'm sorry, I quit listening again. You're going to put this into the YouTube?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay.
All right. But so like for an example, I grabbed one of my own tweets that I saw, and I was like, this is so dumb.
I like playing games.
I don't know why I put this. So for the first one, this is an example before we get into Nick's. So I have one of my old tweets from, what is that? April 24th, 2020. Just put blank in my hands thinking it was blank. Cool. Oh, you can see the clue. Damn it. I didn't do that part.
Semen.
That's your answer? Hold on. There we go.
Where's he going? I just put blank. It's not a big word.
Yes, in my hands, thinking it was blank, and I guess I don't know why I did that. You already saw. What the hell is happening? Oh, now my thing's acting finicky. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, ooh! I just put blank in my hands, thinking it was hand sanitizer. Cool. I just put. See, it's not a big blur.
And then I'm going to delete this. So now, put that down.
Just put blank in my hands. My profile picture is fucking fire. See, I don't know. Water?
I just realized that I didn't put the actual answer, but I know what it is. I just put lube in my hand thinking it was hand sanitizer.
What the fuck? So I was close with the semen thing.
You were. And
you don't want to get those two things confused, though, in a whack-a-pack time.
I don't know why I had lube on me. But I just...
Next thing you know, you're trying to fucking keep people safe and your hands are burning. Holy shit.
Okay, so we got Nick's up.
You blanked a lot out.
Oh, yeah. No, some of these I had to blank a lot out because else you would get it instantly.
Is marrying a stripper and...
Oh, wait, hold on. I got to look. Can I just
monster
read it?
Truck setting the bar too high?
First of all, God damn it, let me be a host. The next prompt says... Is marrying a blank and blank a blank blank setting the bar too high? And you said, what is it?
Is marrying a stripper and owning a monster truck setting the bar too high?
You know what, Nick? I think you nailed it. This is why we need a third person, because this technology bullshit. Yeah, that's what it says. Okay,
yeah, I remember that one.
This is also in 2021. This is like the most.
I'm pretty sure your mom said something.
You got it right. Okay. Moving on to the next one.
Oh, this involves one of our number one
this
fans.
wasn't technically a post from you, but
shout out Devin.
But you were tagged in it, so I thought I would put it in here. This is from Devin. I'd like to formally press charges against Nick Shin for telling everyone that he has walked to the blank blank in his blank and blank blank.
That would have been walked to the dumpster in his underwear and cowboy boots.
Yeah, you're better at this than I thought you were going to be. Yeah, it's not dumpster, it's trash can, but yeah. There you go.
Gotcha. Yeah, I used to do that a lot until the HOA got, the president changed. They hired expectations of the community.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny. Yeah. You just walk through the trash. Every day, like not every day, every trash day.
Every week.
Just in your underwear and cowboy boots. Hey, I can't hate it. All right. Moving on to the next one. What the fuck?
What the hell?
Okay.
August 16th, 2020.
All right. It says Nick said this. Nick is with blank, and he said this. You haven't lived unless you taken a blank, doing blank, down the blank, in a blank. And I think this one does have a hint if you need a hint.
You haven't lived unless you've taken a blank, doing a blank, down the blank. Does this involve drugs? You haven't lived unless you've taken a blank.
We finally got him. This is from 5 years ago. Oh, it's four and some change.
Doing blank, down the blank, in a blank. Oh, you haven't lived unless you've taken a shit doing 70 down the highway in a motorhome.
Damn it, Nick. That is That is correct.
Holy shit! We were talking about this the other day.
you were with Richie guys.
Yeah,
I knew if I put Richie
so
on
I was
there,
on the phone with him yesterday. They're out in Oklahoma, damn near to Texas, doing a show this coming weekend. Mm-hmm. And he was telling me about how he got out there, and the arena's not open yet, so he's just the semi in the middle of the parking lot type of thing. He had to take a shit, and he was looking out there, and it's like a agricultural place, and he's looking at a bunch of horse stalls. He's like, do I shit in a horse stall?
Oh my God.
And he ran across the street to this diner or something.
How is Colton doing with this stuff? Are they still doing it?
Well, I mean, it's their job, so yeah.
Shit, I guess so. I thought Colton was doing what you call on the side too, working at an auto shop. Is he full time?
No, he works there like 1 day a week.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, all right. Moving on.
I remember that shit is on my poop map. It's I-70 just east of the main Terre Haute exit. Would be 41? 41.
Oh, that was where you
pooped? Yeah. You know, for all the head trauma I have, I remember the unimportant things.
That's fair. Okay. This one, I had to...
Oh, this is with another person, and it's a picture.
Yeah, that's why I had to black out the picture. Nick is with blank. Got to make sure blank doesn't slip and fall.
February 13th, 2020.
Got to make sure blank doesn't slip and fall.
That's a couple days after Colton and Javen's birthday, so maybe I was with them. Got to make sure blank doesn't slip and fall. Do I get to see the picture?
Yeah, that's one of the hints. Is I can take.
Yeah, show me the picture if you can.
Oh well, hold on.
Oh, gotta make sure my chocolate bear doesn't slip and fall.
Yeah, I can't get the full picture.
It's okay. There. I once I saw the old house, I was like, I remember because I showed up and plowed your driveway.
Yes, you did. That is my old house.
Yeah. The amount of times I did shit for your family, and you guys didn't know who did it or
nope
or when it happened.
Well, I think my mom knew. I just didn't know.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I miss that house so much,
dude. If that house could speak, it'd probably say some shit. All right, next one.
It would say a lot of incriminating things.
You said this back in May 20th, 2020. What the hell? 2019. Isn't life just a blank to the blank?
Just a big kick to the nuts.
You are surprisingly very good at this. Yes.
Oh, it's a saying. Wonder what that was about.
See, when I was doing this
May 20th, I was probably mowing grass. So the fucking mower probably caught on fire or something.
Oh, and that's when I stopped adding them on. It was this one. We have a couple more. So let me just add them on as we go. So let me just see this one. Bear with me for a second.
It is kind of surprising how good I am. Well, of course, I said this shit.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, damn, like you're better than I thought you were going to be at this, doing all this shit. You're flying through this. I thought it was to take you a while.
I'm not like you that is drunk all the time back then.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, because I picked out 4 of mine just as an example. And one, okay, for instance, this is one. Here, I'll put it up. It's not redacted. It's just an old tweet of mine that I don't remember tweeting out. So this is what I tweeted. Oh, once it comes up, I tweeted, "I hate having big feet. I can't find my shoes and my penis. I can't find shoes in my size and my penis is still average. There's literally no point to having them." I don't remember posting this. I don't remember saying this. And you know what's worse? My cousin commented and said, "Yo, Jeff, too much information."
Who? Which one?
Look, that's one of my dad's side, Lucretia. She was just like, "Yo, cuz, too much information." I'm just like, "You right." I also found when I said Kanye West for president.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why do I like? Yeah, it was just pretty bad. Like, and I definitely wouldn't have remembered it. Like this one, I would never.
This remembered. On Twitter.
This is on Twitter. Yeah, I used to tweet wild shit. Just because I could.
I always use Yik Yak for the wild stuff.
Oh, shout out freaking Yik Yak. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, we got this one. This one I think you might get too, because I'm just gonna put it up. Let it load. While this one loads,
Make sure you head over to Squirrely TV YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're still with us, you can watch all the old episodes, Unapologetically Stupid, the new podcast, A Bunch of Nerds.
Oh, yeah. Bunch of nerds.
And just catch some of our old content.
Oh, yeah,
hit that subscribe button.
All right. This one I think you're going to get. I think this is one of the latest ones I going back, June 6, 2017.
So somebody tagged me in this.
Tagged, yes. So buying the girl a bag of blank, and I tell her, it's fine. Just don't blank them up and blank them. Her response was, why would anyone do that? Yes. Why would anyone do that? Nick Shin, Jeffrey Rhodes, Matt Long.
It's kind of interesting that Matt Long's name isn't blue. Does that mean he doesn't have social media anymore?
I guess not.
I wonder why.
That's weird.
We should phone him one day and ask him why.
Yeah, that's weird.
June 6, 2017. See, I don't know who would have been tagging me in something. The other two people that would tag me in something are in it.
Right? Oh, there's maybe someone else is there.
So buying the girl a bag of blank, and I tell her,
I have a hint.
Buying the girl a bag.
I have a hint.
Is this girl livestock?
Yeah. I'm buying. I have a hint, but once I have the hint, it's going to give it away.
What, you give the hint? You have the hint already.
No, like it's no. I like the hints. I think it's uploaded. So like, do you not know? Do you need a hint?
So buying the girl a bag of blank, and I tell her it's fine. Just don't blank them up and blank them.
Here's a hint before I give you the actual hint.
Buying.
This is something that has been referenced on this podcast many a times. Many a times.
Is this Mrs. Beatty? Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
That's what I said. That's wild.
That's hilarious.
Now, do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's the Smarties. So buying the girl. She's talking about her daughter.
Yeah.
Or maybe they had livestock that liked candy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's buying a girl a bag of Smarties and telling her it's fine. Just don't crush them up and snort them. Which we have talked about that story in this podcast where our substitute teacher.
That is hilarious. I got to take a picture of this.
Our substitute teacher in eighth grade, freshman year, I don't know what year it was. Basically, she was cool. She let us do what we wanted. And for some reason, we wanted to crush up Smarties and snort them in her class.
Yeah, and I remember Jeff snorted my line.
And
he didn't grind them up very well.
No, I crushed your line.
I'm sorry.
I crushed yours.
I got
you got a big fat
there.
chunk in yours, and your nose started bleeding.
Yeah, it did. And that's when it all went downhill.
And it was really bad because I think I don't even know. I think someone told us how to do it because I started getting my student ID out and making lines. And we had to have been like too young to start making lines and doing fake cocaine.
Fucking
the fact that she let us do that.
Technology. I mean, what is she gonna do? Stop it.
Like if you compare her to like other substitute teachers we had, she was so like laid back and just watched us. That's like an infamous story and like in our like background of lore that we have about this podcast is we used to. And at one point I started like doing it regularly. Cause I remember I went on a cruise. And I was like, yeah, I'll snort this. I snort things all the time. And they're like, what are you talking about? Like, I have Snorty. I have Smarties in my bag right now. Like,
I just sent that to her.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that was the last one I had. You flew through
That is
those.
Crazy.
You flew through those. You have a pretty good memory
of the stuff that doesn't matter.
That's why I wanted to go way back, like to like 15, 13. When did you first when was the first time you had a Facebook?
First, 2009.
2009? So I didn't even scratch the surface.
Yeah, I'm happy you didn't because I'm pretty sure there's a picture of me with a Confederate flag as a cape holding two AR-15s standing on a couch.
That was one of my... that was one... I think I know exactly what picture you're talking about because I've seen this picture. But that's one of the things that I tweeted out was like I tweeted out a lyric from Brad Paisley and LL Cool J's...
Cool J?
It was. I think it was one of my old tweets. Was like, if you don't judge my do-rag, I won't judge your Confederate flag.
Yeah.
Which is like, and I said hashtag Brad Paisley unite or something.
Because I'm pretty sure the caption on that picture was Captain Confederate.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we were definitely of age drinking that night. Definitely.
And there was one I did want to like do it but I thought I was like, no. It was the picture of me in that like little robe at your birthday party.
Oh, the little puppy robe.
Do you remember what you captioned it?
No.
There's 2 pictures of me. The first picture, the caption is, "Ha, he looks so gay." And do you know what the caption to the second one is?
What?
Ha, he looks even gayer in this one.
No.
I promise you, if you go on your Facebook,
way.
That's what the caption says. And I was like, oh, I need to do this.
That's deep.
But
deep
I didn't have time. I didn't have
man.
time to cut it out, and I had to take time to redact that and all that stuff.
That's hilarious.
I was literally in my office just dying laughing because I was trying to research pictures. I was like, oh, what's this one? I looked at the caption. I was like, God, that's hilarious.
Because I remember that it was a birthday party, and we went out in the street to play football, and there was this low-hanging branch down. Of course, you're the tallest person there.
Yeah.
And you jumped up to grab it, and it was dead, and it just fell across the whole street. And I just remember looking up, and my dad was going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Jansen was there. AJ was there.
The good old days, man. We were babies.
Dude, yeah, I did try to go in your pictures. We had to do that one sometimes too. Just go through our whole entire like picture because you had a glow up, my friend, and like I think we both. Oh my God, I did
for sure. Man.
I did screenshot one of my pictures that I found from your profile too. That I just have to show you because I look.
Did you see this? Talking about memory lane.
Yeah.
It was a school thing or whatever. We're like posed up on a rock, and I'm sitting in your lap. Yeah. What the You don't even look the same, man.
Dude, skinny. I have transition glasses on. I have.
Oh man,
I have
you
the
and
peach fuzz, the makings of a mustache.
You
right
and
there.
the transition glasses back in the day, man. You thought you were so cool until you were walking into shit because you couldn't see anything when you walk in a room.
Look at that hair, just not brushed in days.
Oh man,
And,
back then you probably could have got waves.
I just didn't care enough.
Yeah.
If I put half the effort I did into my hygiene and like looks in high school as I do like now, and I'm not gonna granted most of it's because Paige gets dolled up all the time, and I'm just like I gotta match her energy.
You can't look homeless.
Yeah, exactly. And so I try to start looking a little bit better, a little bit more finely tuned. But like, yeah,
that's funny.
I don't. It was just in your. It was in your.
This had to have been the same day we were doing a photo thing for art class, maybe, or photography class.
Oh, that's definitely South Campus, isn't it?
And because you got the old fucking homeschool fucking bus
and the dumpster, and it's like I'm right next to
the pool.
Yeah.
But there's a picture of us. I'm sitting in your lap.
Yeah. While you're like. And aren't you like showing me something, or I'm showing you?
I don't
something?
know.
That's on my Facebook page. I can probably.
I bet I could find it.
Oh yeah, no, I can probably find it quicker than you can. You have so many pictures, Nick.
It's not my fault.
You are tagged in so much shit.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
I have lived. LIVID'd.
You're still
LIVID'd.
You're still wait, what? LIVID'd.
I don't know. LIVI died.
LIVID these nuts. I don't know why I said that. Oh, I thought it was here. Oh no, this is me on a monkey.
Here's a picture of you doing a layup and your mom and I.
Was freaking the hell out. Yeah. No, I'm getting close. Okay.
The old days, man.
Yeah. Yeah. One of these days we're going to have to pull up all of our.
Like I'm still fat, but look how fat Jansen and I were.
Yeah. Oh, look how skinny I was. Oh, there it is.
Holy shit.
Here it is. Here, let me see if I can save this.
Pictures of. Here it is.
Yeah. Oh, I just took I've been gassy lately, dude.
Did you? No.
Yeah. Can you tell this is a podcast ran by 2 men? You just talk about farting.
I'm just.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. Just going down memory lane gets me excited.
I guess.
I just poop. I just poop.
I don't remember what I was doing earlier. Oh, speaking of farts, I walked over to the paint shop and Josh was in there, and I'm standing in the middle of the room. I'm just talking, and I just was talking, and then I just paused and I just ripped one. Like it'd been
while he was
like
talking?
No, while I was talking.
So you just stopped,
Like I'm talking it,
and then you go back to talking, don't you?
and then we were talking about work or whatever, and he's like, "I'm just gonna scoot into here with a air's evacuated," and I'm like, "But it's a wind tunnel; it's gonna suck it in." Are you smelling your own fart?
I think my fart got stuck on my microphone
Oh,
because it's like lingering.
But like I could. Do you ever have those farts like where you feel it coming and you push as hard as you can because you push as hard as you can every fart you take.
Whoa!
But
I pushed the correct amount.
No, you don't. But we're standing there.
Let's get this guy off the screen, please.
We were standing there talking, and I farted, and I just pushed as hard as I could because I knew I'd feel better. It'd been a day today, and like I almost peed a little.
I've never pushed it that hard.
Like I had to pee too.
Yeah.
Because I just once when I get to work from 7:55 to probably 4:28, I'm just nonstop shit. That's why my routine, and it's sad. Monday through Friday, I go to work, I clock out, I drive home, I take a shit, I take a shower, and then everything after that is whatever happens. I have to do those things.
You have to shower right after you shit?
Well, that's just my, routine. I'm in the bathroom or whatever, but I go home and I directly shit because I don't have time to do it all day. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but when you were pushing, I made contact with your gap, and you pushed your tongue into your gap. I hope the camera got that.
I was trying so hard not to, and then I was just like, I don't want to prove.
That's good.
That's right. I didn't want to prove you wrong or right with me pushing, but I did.
Well, guys.
Yeah. On that note.
Make sure you head over to all of our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, X, and hit that follow button. Go through and like all of our crazy fun pictures.
Yeah, and comment on our videos if you want to see something, like want us to play a game or something. Let us know.
Yeah, this was actually fun. This was actually fun. If we could get somebody to put this together for us, and we can both play it, I think it'd be a litty titty
because you're very good at it, and I know for a fact I wouldn't know. Just going back to my own, just for finding
like
examples.
that. Maybe we should spend like a Saturday afternoon and just see how deep we can go into our social medias.
Oh, that's scary because we might find something
as woke as everything is now, like their systems or whatever would have found it by now, and we would have got.
No, that's another thing. Like doing this whole game, people. Like the people who do that to celebrities, like go through all their social media just to find that one thing.
Yeah.
God, you are such a secondhand virgin. Like that's my new thing. I'm saying don't ask me what a secondhand virgin is.
Just get me every time.
But I think if you,
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
Yeah, R.I.P. But yeah, no, it's just you have no time on your hands and you need to get a life. Like because just scrolling through it. And someone's going to do what I did and have to go back to the beginning and start scrolling again. Yeah. And like,
well, I mean,
celebrities probably have like
there are these places that have made a career off of it. It's called TMZ.
TMZ don't like they got.
Think of how they started though. It was all
tabloid bullshit.
Yeah, and like they hunted for shit.
But now they're kind of a credible source.
Yeah,
like they're the first ones that break that Kobe died.
Well, it's probably because they planned it.
Whoa, don't.
We'll save that for the conspiracy episode.
Oh, we're doing another conspiracy episode? I'm excited. I need to start researching more conspiracies. Because have I talked about JFK on this? I had to. Let's not get into it now. But yes, like Nick said, make sure to like and follow all our socials and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This has been a fun episode, a fun little game.
Yeah. We'll see you next Friday.
Yes, I am Jeff.
And I'm Nick.
This has been another episode of Unapologetically Stupid. Yeah. I thought you were going to be like a little like sexy baby voice.
No.
Like,
yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.